Hey guys, welcome to the first edition of Drunk Advice, sponsored by Jim Beam, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, and this series is going to last just as long as this bottle. So I've drank this much from here. Shit, I should get in. Okay, from here to here, I've had with Coca-Cola. I'm literally on the last bits of it. Actually, while I'm doing this, I'm going to check audio levels. How am I doing on audio? Alright, I'm doing great. I should hire a cameraman. Alright, guys, on this edition of Drunk Advice, I have taken this big gulp and I drank the Coke to about here and then filled it up from here all the way up with Jim Beam's Kentucky bourbon. I am finishing the last bit on this edition of Drunk Advice. I'm going to talk to you about your dreams. And you're going to listen to me. You have limitless potential inside of you to be anything you wish, anything you hope, anything you want. And I'm here to tell you in a state of stupor that nothing can stop you. Absolutely nothing can stop you. You have in your mind the way you want your life to be, and somehow you let people tell you that you can't do it. And to that, I say, no. Do not let those people tell you how your life should be, because you've only got one of them. You've only got one. So live it the way you want to live it. Not the way that they tell you to live it. Let me adjust the camera. I'm sick of kneeling down. Let me make sure it's level. Is it level? Yeah, it's level. Let's take me, for example. Everyone around me wants me to be an upstanding citizen. I want to be a purveyor of truth, justice in the American way, like Superman is. But for some reason, there's something always holding me back from being my true self, myself that curses and swears like a soldier, but no longer shall I be held back by the constraints of humanity, which you should also not be held back by. You can do anything you set your mind to. If you want to move out of a 455 square foot apartment that's the size of a box that you would get after opening a refrigerator, then you can. You just have to look for new, fancy, and new ways. I said new, inventive ways of just being yourself truly. And in my drunken stupor, I realized that you are beautiful. And I don't care who the fuck is watching it. This video is for me later. You are so much more than you ever thought you could be. You can shoot for the stars and you can hit the one that you planned on hitting. Whether that be Betelgeuse, Polaris, or any of the stars that make up the Orion's belt, or any of the other constellations that I randomly happen to know. But see, that's a good example. I'm using the full extent of my knowledge. I know constellations, I know dinosaurs. The Dilophosaurus is actually the size of the velociraptors that we see in Jurassic Park films, and the Velociraptor is actually the size of the Dilophosaurus that we see in the Jurassic Park films, because the Dilophosaurus is shown as a little 2 to 3 foot creature, and a Velociraptor, that's a text message for me. I got off track. You are filled with an immense amount of intelligence that no one else has. A life that no one else has lived, shoes that no one else has filled or walked in, and you need to share that with others. It's because of your viewpoint, your look on life, that's what makes you unique. So if someone ever asks why what you do is different than others, you can just look them in the face and say, it's because I am me and they are not. Your life is short and you only have one. Why waste it? There's no reason to waste it. I've wasted an entire year living in a box. Like, what you see here is everything. I got this TV given to me. I have a converter for it. Luckily, I got a PlayStation. Like here, I'm gonna put my hand on the wall over here. My hand is on the wall of my apartment. The wall you can't see. I have a futon for a bed, cups everywhere, dishes, because apparently when you get an apartment, you don't have a maid. kind of apartment is that? And I have pizza. I'm living in squalor. Also, this is the box that electricity's in. We don't touch that box. Shut it. Also, I don't have any AC in my apartment, which is why I look sweaty. Not because I'm drunk, which I am. And this is drunk advice, and I feel like I haven't given any. Ah, people, why? My floor constantly smells like weed. I don't even smoke it. And I still have a solid 1 or 2 drunks left in that bottle of alcohol. So maybe you'll get more videos. Basically, people, you are important, you are valued, and you are necessary. Believe in yourself, because that's the place to start. _ Arthur. Believe in you. You're different because of your circumstances, because of you, because of what you've gone through, because of what you've seen. Be different. Do not be the same. This has been the very first edition of Drunk Advice. When you're sober and you put all this together. So please, follow my main channel. Follow this channel, because I feel like I've stumbled upon gold. And all of you will make me rich. That's what I want. I want to be rich. I want to make a lot of money. I want an apartment with floor-to-ceiling windows. And AC. AC would be fab. Yes, it is not for children, but there are millions of people who aren't children across the world. Literally millions. Follow me. Subscribe to me. And wait for the next edition of Drunk Advice. This one shall be titled Drunk Advice. Believe in yourself. It shall be edited when I am sober. You know what would really suck? If this whole entire thing was not in focus. I've had fun. Have you had fun, Microphone Pack? I've had fun. Great. Have you had fun? Subscribe to me. You will not regret it.